Hello, what is up guys? I'm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at a very cheeky way to increase your storage space in Black Desert for items that you don't regularly access, so maybe some different potions or EXP buffs that you only pull out when you're going to go grind or something. Things that you don't need to have readily accessible in your main storages. This is an awesome method and you're definitely going to want to take advantage of it. But real quick before we get into the video where I show you this, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or you've been watching the videos on the channel and you still haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. It helps to grow my channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into it, and let's take a look at the method. So right off the bat, I'm going to assume that you already know that you can spend your contribution points, which are these things right up here in the top of your screen that you get for completing quests in Black Desert, to purchase houses in different cities. They will ultimately increase the storage space available to you in any given city. If you don't know how to do that, I already have a video on this on the channel, so feel free to check it out. Link to it is in the description below. This method does not do that, and this method actually involves your horse stable of all things. So let's start off by getting some stuff out of my storage keeper that I don't really want to keep in here that I don't use very regularly. And that's probably enough just to show you how this method works. But anyway, what you want to do is after you've got all of your items out of your storage that you no longer want to keep in your storage, or if there's items in your inventory or wherever you want them, you're going to navigate over to the stable keeper. From the stable keeper, click on the stable button and make sure your horse is checked in. So if your horse is out right now, click check in. You're also going to need available storage slots here in your stable. So if you don't have any free available stable storage slots, you will need to spend some of your contribution points in the city to get some stable slots. To do that, you can use the filters up in the top right corner of the screen by clicking the all drop down in the middle, scroll down the list until you see the option that says horse ranch. This will show you all the locations that can be used as a horse ranch, and from here you have to select the horse ranch options to use it to store horses. Pretty darn simple. But anyway, once you have your horse checked in and you have some spaces available to you, navigate to the shop option on the stable keeper and you're going to go ahead and purchase a wagon registration farm wagon. So just go ahead and click on that. From here, on the same menu talking to the stable keeper, if you navigate to the stable icon once again, it will say you have a mount you can register here. Underneath where my webcam is right now, you'll see a little button that says register mount. If you click on that, it's going to let you name this farm wagon whatever you would like. I would recommend naming this something that's going to be kept inside of it. So if there's going to be like potions inside of it, call it potions. From here, go ahead and hit confirm. Now by default, it should take this wagon out for you, but if it doesn't, you just gotta click on it and click the take out button. Next thing you're gonna do is navigate over to your wagon and click the open inventory button. So you can press F5 on the keyboard, or you can click the little icon that pops up above the wagon. This is going to bring up the inventory for the wagon, and from here, you can just start dumping stuff in here. So for example, I'm going to dump these horse upgrade materials in here because I don't plan on using those anytime soon. Let's get rid of these empty bottles because I don't need those. But basically clear out all of the crap in your storage that will be allowed to go into it. So some of the items from that storage are bound items and cannot be placed inside of these wagons. So anything that says bound family on it, like this roaring magical armor that says bound family, cannot be placed inside of this. But everything else you can feel free to throw ahead into this inventory of this horse. Next thing you're going to do is navigate back over to your stable keeper, click on the stable option, click on check in, and now your potions cart, or whatever you named it, is going to be stored over there at the stable. Got more stuff you need to put in there? Go again to the stable keeper, click on the shop option, buy another wagon registration of a farm wagon, go back to the stable from here, register the mount, and let's call this one, I don't know, EXP buffs. And this wagon should be out once again. If you click on the open inventory button, you can start throwing other stuff in here. So let's say I want to get these mercenaries Exp Scrolls. You get the idea. You could fill that sucker up all the way you want. Go back to your stable keeper, click on the stable option, and check it in. From here, go ahead and take back out your horse, and go do whatever you wanted to in the world of Black Desert. When the time finally comes and you're like, all right, I'm going to go do some grinding, or I'm trying to level a new character, I want to get that gear out of this character. If you navigate back to the stable keeper, check in your horse, take out your EXP buffs or whatever one you want it to do, walk up to it, click the open inventory button, and just take all of these items back out of the wagon. Super, super simple. Then after that, you just go ahead, check back in the wagon. So each of these wagons has 14 inventory slots. To get that same number of inventory slots in your regular storage, you would have to spend anywhere between 5 and 10 contribution points, depending on which houses you buy and the order you buy them. Whereas in this example that I'm using here in Heidel, if we bought Heidel 6.3 as a storage ranch, I would get 4 stable slots. And 4 stable slots times 14 storage slots per wagon is 56 inventory slots added to my storage capabilities here in Black Desert, which is an insanely efficient use of contribution points. Obviously, the only downside is that if you need these items regularly, then you won't have quick access to them. You have to go to the stable and take them out. But things for long-term storage that you don't plan on using very frequently, this is an awesome way to do it. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. So just to quickly recap the process, get stuff out of your storage that you no longer want, navigate over to the stable keeper, click on the shop, buy yourself a farm wagon, register that farm wagon, take the farm wagon out, put the crap inside the wagon, put the wagon back in. Really, really simple. Name the wagon so that you know what you're putting in there as well, so you don't get things confused. Obviously, if you need more than 14 slots per wagon, you can go ahead and buy the more expensive wagons off the marketplace, like the merchant wagon that has 18 slots, 20 slots for the noble wagon, or 22 slots for the 1.9 billion silver forest path wagon if you're really feeling crazy. I'm only mentioning the wagon that you buy from the stable keeper because it's easily accessible and super cheap. And yeah, that's literally it. It's really, really simple. This was a highly requested video over on the Twitch live streams this week. Ton of people wanted to know how to clear out their storage space. This is like one of the best ways to do it. If you're not using things, put them into this wagon system and pull them when you need them. Anyway, guys, if this video is going to help you to clear out your storage, if it's going to help you to progress in Black Desert or make some headway in cleaning yourself out a little bit in the game, let me know in the comment section below. Also, make sure to leave a like. And once again, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider it. It does help to grow the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you at the next live stream over on Twitch, the next YouTube video, or wherever I happen to see you. Nice.